My name is Emily. I am 28 years old. I am married. My husband's name is Jake. He is 30 years old. We have been married for 5 years. Jake is a kind man. He loves me. He takes care of me. He helps me when I am sick. He makes food for me. He never speaks loudly. He never gets angry. He never raises his hand. He always listens to me. He always respects me. But Jake does not earn much money. He works hard. He works in construction. He works long hours. He earns around $2,500 a month. This money is not enough. I also work. I have a good job. I earn $5,000 a month. I earn more than Jake. He feels bad about this. I tell him, start a business. He says, I know how. I feel frustrated. I want a better life. I want more. We do not have a big house. We do not have a nice car. We do not have a business. We live in a small apartment. We do not have expensive things. I love Jake. But sometimes I feel angry. Every day I tell him, you are not like other men. Other men buy gifts for their wives. Other men have big houses. Other men have businesses. You are not a good husband. Jake listens. He does not say anything. But I see sadness in his eyes. Jake earns $2,500. He gives $12,200 to his parents. He gives me $1,300. It is not enough. I need more. I feel frustrated. One day, Jake comes home late. I ask him, where were you? He says, I was at the office. I was looking for another job. I feel happy. Did you find a job? I ask. He says, no, but I will keep trying. The next day, Jake wakes up early. He goes out before sunrise. He comes home after sunset. He looks tired. He says, I found a second job. I will work at a restaurant at night. I will earn $1,500 more. I feel happy. And in return, good job, I say. Jake works 2 jobs. He wakes up early. He comes home late. He has no time to rest. He has no time to talk. He has no time to smile. One night, Jake comes home. He looks weak. His hands are shaking. He falls down. I scream, Jake, what happened? He says, I am just tired. I feel scared. I take him to the hospital. The doctor says he is exhausted. He needs rest. He needs rest. I feel guilty. I cry. I hold Jake's hand. I say, I am sorry. Jake smiles. He says, don't cry, my love. I realize something. Jake does not need to be rich. Jake does not need to buy gold. Jake does not need a fancy car. Jake is a good husband. Jake loves me. Jake takes care of me. That is enough. I hold Jake's hand. I say, I love you. He smiles. He says, I love you too. I love you too. Money is important, but love is more important. I will never compare Jake to other men again. A strong woman's choice. My name is Emily. Hi. I am 35 years old. I have been married for 10 years. I have a son. I have a son. He is 9 years old. When I married my husband, James, he had nothing. He had one bag of clothes, no car, no house, no money. But I loved him. We rented small apartments. We struggled. Life was hard. I worked a lot. I studied a lot. I never gave up. After years of work, I got a good job. I earn $7,000 a month now. 5 years ago, I bought a house with a loan. Later, I bought a car. Our life became better. But James did not change. He works in construction. Some months he has a job. Some months he does not. He earns $3,500 when he works. When he does not work, he earns nothing. He earns nothing. That is not the worst part. James does not care about me. He does not care about our son. He does not save money. When he has money, he spends it on other women. At home, he is quiet. He is polite. He respects other people. But outside, he is different. He goes to hotels with women. He spends our money on them. He does not think about his family. I worked hard to buy our house. I worked hard to buy our car. I built our life, but he does not care. His mother does not support me. She says, "You have a job. You have money. It is your responsibility to take care of him." She tells him, "Your wife has a good job. She must buy the food. She must pay the bills. She must take care of everything." She also says, if she gets a promotion, maybe she has a man at work. She tells my son bad things about me. My son is confused. He does not understand. I fight with James every day. 4 months ago, he met a woman. She is older than him. She is rich. She is rich. He told me, "Leave the house. You can bring another man here." I do not care. Then he left. Now he wants to come back. He says, "I made a mistake. I am sorry. Please forgive me." But I remember everything. I worked hard. I did everything. And he only gave me pain. I do not know what to do. I look at my son. He is innocent. He needs a father. But does he need this kind of father? I sit in my room. I think I can live alone. I can take care of my son. I do not need a man who does not respect me. I take a deep breath. I stand up. I know my decision now. I will choose myself. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share.